You need a hook to catch a customer. So, what's your hook? Do you understand what I mean by a hook? It's just the same as fishing. When you fish, you throw out your line, you got a hook on the end, and you put a bait on it, and you're going to pull in your fish. It's just the same with a customer. Customers love intrigue. So, what can you come up with to intrigue somebody to come and inquire and look deeper into your services or your offers? Give you an example. I follow a great podcast from John Lee Dumas, and he has various courses on podcasting and webinar, paid courses. He's recently come up with one with the simple title of freepodcastcourse.com. It's pretty irresistible. Free course, it's a proper course. Sign up, you get a whole free course. He actually has it as a podcast as well. Talk about going the extra mile. It's irresistible if you're interested in podcasts, like I am. I always like to be learning, don't forget. So I will sign up and I'll listen and I'll read, and every single module is top notch, top quality, but everything leads towards his paid versions. And as he knows what he's doing, he's very good. Every time I listen, I think, oh, I want his paid one. Am I going to buy it? Eventually, probably yes. Have I known about his paid course? I've known about it for a long, long time. But he came up with a new hook to pull me in and get me closer. He does not give up. If you use Facebook, look at the sponsored ads on Facebook and see if they intrigue you. So, for example, there's a current one that's there for a social media guide, and it just says grab our free social media guide. Pretty boring, pretty ordinary, doesn't interest me in the slightest. But you see something from a guy like Frank Kern, who says when you click and get his free whatever he's offering, it will include his $1 billion swipe file. Now, for people who are in internet marketing, that is intriguing, and it doesn't cost him anything to give it away. Other times you may see an email subject line that may have, wouldn't you like to know more about ... And you think it's probably got a bit more extra on that, but they leave you hanging, leave you intrigued. You've got to go and read their email to find out what's in it. And of course you can't do that more than a few times because people get a bit tired of it. How about in episodes of, in the old days, we used to watch Dallas. They always left it on a cliffhanger. The good weekly or repeat programs have a cliffhanger at the end, so you must come back for the next one. They hook you in. Think of how your offer can include something that's irresistible for the customer. They must come and listen to you. There are many ways. Think. Write them down. Today, we're going to introduce a new book for the week. Social media, pretty important in your business. So many people do it wrong. One of the people who does it right is a guy called Gary Vaynerchuk. We've mentioned his podcast before. His first book was called Crush It. It is the first of a series of 3, although at the time it looked like a standalone. And if you're just starting, or even if you have started in social media for business, you need to read Crush It. It's a very easy read. Great examples from someone who's been there, done that, does it every day. You'll learn a lot from Gary Vaynerchuk and Crush It. Please, whether you listen on audio like I do, whether you go to Amazon, Book Depository, Barnes & Noble, wherever you get it, Waterstones, please invest in books, invest in your learning. See you tomorrow.